My phone is going to be the star of the show today, so if you hear it making horrible noises and getting text messages, I'm sorry, but it's heavily involved in today's video. So this is the part of the video where I usually tell you to be checking out the links down below, and I still want you to be doing that, especially the ones in the description, to help any of the vulnerable communities that are listed there, and let me know in the comments or any of my social medias any other vulnerable communities that you would like me to bring attention to and any ways that we can help them. But you will see 2 new links down in the description, and I put both of them, but I think you only need the second one, which is specifically the donate link. But we are going to be joining Jacksepticeye's Thankmas 2022. Jacksepticeye has been doing his like Thankmas thing for the last like 3 or 4 years, and he does like a big charity live stream sometime in December. This year it's going to be December 10th, but a lot of other creators participate in it. It's not just his specific live stream, it's a lot of other people doing other forms of content creation, and then all of the money gets pooled together. This year we are raising money for World Central Kitchen, and I have the description here, I'm going to read it for you, that way if you want a little more information about where your money might be going to. About World Central Kitchen, founded in 2010 by Chef Jose Andres, I hope that I say that right. World Central Kitchen, also known as WCK, uses the power of food to nourish communities and strengthen economies in times of crisis and beyond. WCK has created a new model for disaster response through its work, helping devastated communities recover and establish resilient food systems. WCK has served more than 50 million fresh meals to people impacted by natural disasters and other crises around the world in countries including the Bahamas, Indonesia, Lebanon, Mozambique, Venezuela, and the United States. WCK's resilience programs in the Caribbean and Central America have trained thousands of chefs and school cooks, advanced clean cooking practices, and awarded grants to farms, fisheries, and small food business, while also providing training and networking opportunities. And then it has learn more at wck.org, which you should absolutely do. But yeah, this year Jacksepticeye is raising money for that, and I figured we could do a little goal. There's a lot of new subscribers lately, which is really crazy to me. There was like a huge influx, and that kind of boggles my mind. But you guys can help. So it's both links that I put under Thankmas, but the second one is like specifically the donate link. The first link is kind of just like telling you what the goal is and everything. I set a goal for $1,000. I feel like that's a lot of money, but there's a lot of you here. We can do it together, and the 1,000 is going to go towards, well, any money we raise, but specifically the 1,000 is going to go towards the overall goal, to the overall Thankmas goal, which I don't know if there's a specific goal for Thankmas, but I know last year they raised like 7.6 million. That sounds right. So we're aiming for that. Whatever money you can donate is seriously appreciated. It's all going strictly to charity. None of it is going to me, so maybe that will help you like want to donate. But yeah, please be checking out those links down below. I really want to do that this year. I feel like it would be really fun. I personally am not going to be able to donate till a little later, probably closer to when Jacksepticeye does his actual live stream, which again is December 10th, but I will obviously be donating because I'm not just going to tell you guys to do it and then not add anything, but wanted to put that out there. I'll be reminding you guys in the beginning of every video going forward, pretty much until it ends, which I don't remember off the top of my head when it ends, but yeah, make sure you're checking out those links. Let's get into today's video. Hello Friendzies, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a Twitter related video, and it is not things I haven't tweeted yet, part 4 or 5. I don't remember what part we're on, because I had to do something. I tried to log on to Twitter on my computer instead of my phone and like had to create a new password. Did you know when you create a new password on Twitter, it deletes all of your drafts? So horrifically sad. I have been rebuilding them and making funny tweets and then hiding them in my drafts because I want more attention on the tweets. But I do have something that I hope you guys will find funny. One of my best friends, Steven, love of my life, I adore them. We've been friends since we were in middle school. And I used to, every time they said something really funny, I would tweet it with hashtag shit Steven says. I used to be able to find it on my Twitter. Twitter changed a lot. I wasn't able to like hunt down my old tweets. I didn't know how to. There was like a weird way of doing it as compared to just like straight up searching on your profile. Now the searching is back. So today I'm going to read you hashtag shit Steven says because I think they're hilarious, and these are from 2012. They go all the way back. So let's read some stuff. And again, these are all things that my friend Steven has said, and I think Steven is funnier than I am. If you think my like Twitter drafts of like the things I haven't tweeted yet are funny, Steven is funnier. Okay? Let's start from the beginning. April 25th, 2012. Rice is good if you want to eat 2,000 of something. And all of these just end with hashtag shit Steven says. I have a vest, and if I had arms, I'd have a jacket. I think these are so funny. Wearing a turtleneck is like being choked by a really weak guy all day long. They're not wrong, is the thing. Like, they're not incorrect. Excuse me, I have to go put Mexico back in my mouth. I'm not giving you guys context. I have context. I'm not giving you context. She plays Bloody Knuckles with the casket and wins. Sometimes I feel like a housewife that I remember that I'm an 18-year-old homosexual man. And that was from 2013. I hope you choke on a bone in your boneless buffalo wings. Cat stuff. You wouldn't understand. Not only would it be a garden gnome, but it would be a garden gnome on fire, and your front yard would look like hell. I have a, like, irrational fear of garden gnomes. Don't question it and don't be a dick about it. It's just a thing. I think I said something about lighting one on fire, and that was Steven's response. Money, parties, bitches. That's the next episode. Fully agree. I think that should be my life episode. Oh, I don't know what this conversation was, but I said, is that a polar bear directing traffic? And Steven said, no, that's the acid I put in your coffee. There was no change. I gave you $100. There was no change. Let me roll my meat in the shape of Justin Bieber's face. No, why would you do that? And obviously this is the one time it wasn't an innuendo. They meant like actual like ground beef meat. I feel like explaining it makes it sound worse. We didn't buy a pineapple. You lied to your tweeters, you monster. These are from 2013, 2014, and I can still hear their voice and like the inflections they use when they say these things. I miss Steven. I haven't seen Steven in a while. You thought annoying orange was bad. You haven't met indestructible orange. You basically have to drown yourself. I have a bagel and a joint, flamingoing in the hallway waiting for you to open the door. Yeah, Steven does this thing because they are a very tall person. They do this thing where they'll just like pick up one of their legs and like rest it so they'll stand with their legs like kind of like this, and it's like flamingoing because that's what flamingos do, and they would just do it in my house all the time. It's amazing. They decided to do Mexican Christmas. Feliz Navidad, motherfuckers. I feel like that's an energy we should always bring. Oh, this says like playing with a cat toy because it was specifically a cat toy, and I felt like in 2014 I needed to overly explain that this was like not weirdly sexual, even though at that time everybody knew that Steven was gay and I was bisexual. Like, this is not new news. But it says, while playing with a cat toy, do you like when I vibrate on you? The answer was yes. I need total organ failure. Too deadly, too fast, too furious. Also what my like episode would be called. Nuts and rupees, my two favorite things. Kind of want to live in the third floor bathroom. The third floor bathroom kind of wants to live in you. Just kind of. Thanks, Steven. Really appreciate that. I need a bird in my hand instead of two in the bush. Leave me alone. I'm not your dad. Oh, I love that. 3-step show right there. Plane, train, automobile, set up, play the show. This next one I specifically remember because it was I think my 20th birthday. We were in the car with our other friends because we went to the Cheesecake Factory. We put on like semi-formal clothes and went to the Cheesecake Factory and had dinner for my birthday because I'm a basic bitch white girl and I love thinking that the Cheesecake Factory is fancy. So that's what we did for my birthday, and I was playing a song on the way back, like on the radio, and Steven goes, "Bring me the horizon. I just want that skyline." I said sleeping with band dudes doesn't make you famous, and they said, but it does get you one step closer. I said, now it's 2%, and Steven said, just like your milk. Steven said, I can't, I have a concussion, and I said, but you've been drinking espresso? I like when we combo like this. There's another combo one. I said, do not call me Watson, I will set you on fire. And Steven said, that'll be a new one, I can solve my own murder. Why is Steven funnier than I will ever be in my life? There's a cute boy working at Panera. This is going to be an expensive stocking. There we go. Oh, what's this? This is like a thread one. Hold on. Steven said, is that the bell from the Polar Express? And I said, no, it's my Buddha and my 5 sauce thing because I used to wear different things on my necklace when I was younger. And Steven said, and both religions matter equally. That's a good one. You could be digital Team Rocket. You could go around and steal people's phones about Pokemon Go. All the girls are calling me Daddy-O. Should my nickname be Dad with 2 D's? I said, I'm in the middle of a really ridiculous quest, and Steven said, yeah, we all are. It's called life. I'm losing my mind. My 999? I'm losing my mind. Bananas in pajamas, they go upstairs or downstairs. Either way, they're coming for you. This next one I can perfectly imitate the like voice that they did when they said that. They went, curious cats, it's not that interesting. Talking to my cats. My cats are so nosy. Just like me. That sounds like millennials. We don't fight unless we're provoked and then we kill Stop and Shop. And the very last one from 2019 is, I'm cured of depression, I'm homosexual. Never thought you'd say those two things together, did you? So that is a Twitter-related video, but not things I haven't tweeted yet. That is hashtag shit Steven says. Steven is so effortlessly funny all of the time, and they have been since 2012, and even before that, but 2012 is when I started documenting how absolutely hilarious they are all the time. Also, a friend of mine that hasn't met Steven because of the pandemic and everything, it was like a fan art picture. I'll put like the artist that did it here. It was a fan art picture from the new Batman movie with Robert Pattinson, Selena Kyle wearing a crop top that said she, her, whore, and then Bruce Wayne standing behind her wearing a crop top that said he, him, whole. And this friend sent it to me and said, this would be you and Steven, I think, even though I've never met Steven. And I said, absolutely, yes, you're so right. So I sent that to Steven, and Steven was like, I said, this is me and you. Like, a friend sent this to me and said, this is me and you. And they were like, absolutely, yes, bitch. So, like, that's the friendship that is. I thought this would be a fun little video. I thought it would be haha silly. I wanted to do a things I haven't tweeted yet video. I've had that in my planner, like, for this week, since I did the last things I haven't tweeted yet, and like I said, all of my drafts got deleted. I have so many. I want to do a specific episode of things I haven't tweeted yet that's only Percy Jackson related, because I have so many things to say that I said in my 2 Percy Jackson videos, like of me reading the series, but I have more to say because I feel like because of how long those videos are and everything I have to say like in them, that some of the like funny bits of it get lost. So I'm going to make a specific episode for that at some point. Maybe I'll do it next month. Maybe I'll wait till January. We will see. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, and make sure you're checking out those links down below for all of the vulnerable communities that are listed, and specifically thank Miss. Let's see if we can raise $1,000. I think we can do it. There's a lot of you here, and you keep like tumbling in, and I'm a little confused. I don't know why you're all here. I appreciate you, but I don't know why you're here. So you know what? Let's put our money where our mouth is. If all of you are rushing here to watch my videos of me talking shit and being silly, let's donate some money to charity. Let's raise some money. Let's help some people get some food, because food is like not even a second thought for me. Even on weeks that we're struggling with grocery money, it's still never a second thought. Like, I know I have access to food in some way, shape, or form. Obviously, there's a lot of people in America that don't have that luxury, but there's a lot of people all over the world that also don't have that luxury. And I didn't say earlier, but WCK, the World Central Kitchen, is specifically focusing on the people of Ukraine that are being displaced and everything due to the war, and getting fresh food and everything to them. So let's help out. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! My friends are texting me something gay, so obviously I have to be actively involved.